Hi guys, Sophia, back with another update for the element of air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have a lot going on for the sign of air. And what is an air sign? What is an air sign about? Well, an air sign is about our mental capacity, the higher mind, the lower mind. It also represents communication, and it represents communication with spirit. And right now we have a couple of planets, a few key planets actually, that are in air signs. We have Venus that just moved into Gemini, and she's going to be here for a bit. She's going to station retrograde, and meaning there's going to be an illusion of communication breakdown, and so she's going to be in this sign for quite a long time. And what is Gemini? Gemini is a dual sign. It stands for communication. It's very changeable. It's very adaptable. It's quick thinking. It's very talkative. It's very a likable individual that can actually adjust to anyone in the room and go around and have a deep conversation with everybody because they're able to adapt to situations. So we have that going on. So there could be some dualities coming up or some questions surrounding our intimate relationships. Or there could be a need for some variety coming up in our relationship. So that's food for thought. We also have Mars in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius. Mars is the planet of movement forward. It's warlike. It's our motivation. It's our physical body. And so Mars in Aquarius definitely can help us draw our imagination and our dreams into action. We want to put our highest mission into action. We have gone through being in Capricorn prior, and they're feeling like there's a lot of restriction, a lot of energy like building up, and then like the movement forward going into Aquarius. So there's a lot of innovative ideas coming through. And then you have Saturn right behind that in Aquarius, which was in the Saturn-Pluto conjunct in Capricorn in January that we're just coming out of a bit, which we're going to revisit because those are going to go in retrograde. So we have a lot of hard lessons happening right now, but there's some rebellious, innovative, like instant sparks coming through, and so paying attention to those, listening to those, communicating to others about those. But it's not necessarily the time to really move forward. It's the time to cultivate that energy into whatever that may be. That could be creative endeavors, that could be new opportunities, new ways of life, new ways of relating to our loved ones and to ourselves. And because Venus is in Gemini, there is duality that is up for grabs right now. There's a lot of people resisting what's going on in the world today, and a lot of people freaking out about what's going on. So a lot of shadows are coming up. So it's kind of like the trickster energy. So keeping grounded, knowing that there's some illusion kind of happening right now, but you'll see little sparks of clarity. So sitting still to be able to see through that clarity, listening, diving deep into your higher mind and utilizing what your heart is telling you and telling your mind what to do. Listen to spirit, listen to nature. Okay, so with that, I'm going to use the cards and see what is coming through for air signs and the element of air. So let's see. We have a full moon in Libra that we just had yesterday. We're still feeling the effects of it. And Libra is originally ruled by like Venus, and like I said, Venus is in Gemini, so our relationships are being examined and harmonized right now. So it might look a little different than what you expect. Well, this wanted to come out. Let's just paint a picture first. So be open to whatever is coming through and really ask yourself, is this beneficial for me or this other person? Like, listen to the higher mind. What's going on for air signs? What's going on in the headspace? The world sign, excuse me, the world card. So this means cycles are wrapping up the world. The world is your oyster. All the elements are there. So what do you want to create in your world? And this is a 21 card. So this is a master number. This is symbolizing death and rebirth. So this is the restarting. A restarting of a new cycle. How do you want this to be? Find the strength within. Careful of that scorpion tail. Meaning you could go back into the same type of cycle. It could be destructive. It could be feeding into lower mind aspects. This is basic. This is just showing and saying cycles are closing up. Let it be. Okay, so the card that first jumped out was the Ace of Wands. So this is basically, this is spirit coming through, giving you, like, okay, so since you've dropped in and you're listening to me, what do you want? This is a new beginning. This is a new spiritual beginning. You can see from the higher, you're coming out of the building. The daffodils, this kind of reminds me of us coming outside for the first time. This is coming. And then we have the Fool and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the air suit. So that's the mental. So basically this is mental clarity coming through. Mental clarity coming through about moving forward, the Fool, into a new beginning. Maybe jumping off into something, having clarity about jumping off into something brand new. Either having a warning or having, this is the time to do that. So this is, like I said earlier, that's the time to plan and create and allow those ideas to come through. But it's the time to move forward, and that in the physical is coming slowly but surely. But to allow this clarity to come through. Then we had the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Page of Wands. So there's still, we're working on ourselves. We're filling our own cup. We're fulfilling our mind, our heart, our spirit, our creativity. Kundalini rising, the snake is in there as well. So there's still some things being revealed about what we want. The Page of Wands, this is a message coming in from Spirit saying, re-examine what you want. Use this time to re-examine what you want. The moon, the full moon that we just had in Libra, has revealed that. So listen to this message that's coming through. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So this is always feeling a little on edge. This is like mental edge. Like maybe you're having a hard time being inside. Your mind is getting to you. The lower mind is coming in. When really you need to activate that higher mind, sit in meditation, get out in nature, have a conversation with somebody to get out of your head, get into your heart. You know, the mind can only get us so far. So with that, we need to get into the heart. So let's find out about, so basically clarity is coming in about a new beginning, but you're still cultivating what you need for yourself. The cycles are closing up. Let's find out about some themes to add to this for the air signs. What do you want to say about this cultivation? What should we do with our minds and time? What themes are coming up for the air signs? Themes for the air signs. So the raven, magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. So this is really symbolizing like death. There's a lot of death surrounding right now. There's a lot of old falling away right now. So our minds are being revamped. There's a lot of magic at foot. Utilizing these signs and synchronicities that are coming in to help you, to guide you. Okay, we first got disruption and the eagle. So this is the spirit realm. This is the connection to the angelic realm. This is to see from the higher. This is a regal, higher, beautiful bird that soars in the air, that wants you to see above this disruption that is happening with your emotions, maybe, or the disruption that's happening in your life. See it for the higher. See the good for it. When you go above all of it, you can see and have that, oh, okay, I get it now, to get through this disruption. So see from the higher. And then you got High Priestess and movement. So this is enlightenment, this is vision, this is science, this is prophecy, this is alchemy. There's more coming in, there's movement coming in to get through all of this. That's the Aquarius sign actually right there. So the Mars in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius is helping move us forward. Learn to discern, learn to alchemize this feminine, quite feminine energy actually that's coming through. So utilizing to help you get through that disruption. And let's pull some goddess cards for air signs, for guidance. For air signs, for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What do you want to say for each sign? These cards are beautiful. All right, guidance sign sign, guidance for all air signs. So guidance for all air signs, Kuan Yin, compassion. Oh, this goddess is one of my personal favorites. She is a female Buddha. She stands for unconditional love, compassion, forgiveness. She brings the calm within the storm. So that's that seeing the higher of the disruption, seeing the higher point that there's a new start. Have compassion. All right, what about for Aquarius? What do you want to say for Aquarius? What goddess wants to come through for Aquarius? Oh, 2. Shakti and Maya. So illusions and transformation. So, like I said, there's more to be revealed. There might be some illusions being illuminated with this full moon that we just had. Right now we also have Mercury and Neptune and Pisces right up next to each other in conjunct, and so there's creating some illusion with this. So to see through that and see that there's a transformation, see through the illusion. Know that your third eye is opening. So this is mainly for Aquarius, but this could resonate with you for any sign. So allow this beautiful transformation to come through this illusion. Allow it to birth through the illusion. What about for Gemini? All right, patterns, the past and beauty. So patterns are coming up, and this doesn't surprise me. This is for mostly Geminis. And like I said, Venus is in Gemini right now, so it could be brewing up some patterns in terms of maybe you are feeling stagnant in some areas, and so your patterns are coming up telling you to, prompting you to do something maybe that you don't want to do, or to see that there are patterns being broken right now because she's about to station retrograde. So the past tied to this. So the past and patterns are coming up for Geminis. So maybe this duality is up for you right now. But to get through that is to see the beauty in all of this, to see the beauty in your shadow, to see the beauty in being able to transform from that pattern and to move on. So letting go of patterns, seeing the beauty. All right, and then let's see for Libra. Overall, we've got Green Tara. This is salvation. She's letting us know that your salvation is here. You are protected. You are upgrading in your vibrations and in your life. Your salvation is here. We are all granted it. Okay. So for Libra, you've got an experience and devotion. So Persephone and Parvati. So Persephone rules over the ocean. So Neptune, Piscean energy again. So there might be some illusion coming through about some experience. Learning through your experience, especially with this Libra full moon that we just had. Maybe you're seeing that you spoke too soon about something, or you still have some growth. And you're devoting yourself to that practice. You're devoting yourself to that mission. To gaining knowledge over your emotions, seeing the higher. but allowing your heart to speak through devotion. So a little recap. There's some clarity coming through this new beginning, this illusion that we've been experiencing, to see the higher purpose in this, to cultivate what your personal needs are. Allow this disruption to create this movement through the past, this patterns. Have compassion for yourself and others. Allow this inexperience to develop your experience and devote yourself to this higher mission. Allow these cycles to close up. Allow this vision to come through. So guys, this is my energy update for the air signs. If you have any questions or ideas on videos that you want me to do or cover, I would love to do that for you. If you would like a personal reading, utilizing the cards and or utilizing your own personal astrology chart and current transits, email me. I'll add it at the end in the description box. Click like and subscribe, and I hope you have a beautiful day and ride this wave of what we have coming through. See above it, see the higher purpose, and to know that only love wins. Namaste.